What's up guys, Pix here, bringing you another squad builder on FIFA 17. In goal, we're going to have Julio Cesar, who is so good. He dug me out of multiple graves where I should have for sure lost the games. And I used this team in the Foot Champions Daily Knockout Tournaments, and I actually ended up winning with this team. And Julio Cesar was a huge factor in that, because he saved my ass in dire situations. He was incredibly good. He might be the best the best goalkeeper I've used on the game so far. He definitely might be. And then the two center backs, we have Marquinhos and SEMEDO. And for me, SEMEDO was awesome. He was so good with his pace, physicality, his jumping as well was amazing. So he pretty much wins everything in the air. And he's not the greatest of defenders, technically, with his 77 defending. He doesn't have the greatest of defensive stats, but he uses his size and his just brute force to just bully any attacker off the ball, and he was great. And Marquinhos is more of the tactician. He has amazing tackling and interceptions. He doesn't win the ball with brute force, he wins it with his technical defensive ability, and in that sense he's really good on this game. And the two fullbacks, we have AURIER and ZEEGELAAR, and the ZEEGELAAR was the worst player on the team. He was not by any means bad. He was not bad whatsoever. But you could tell the difference in quality between him and Serge Aurier down the flanks. He did a good job, but nothing special, to be honest. But Serge Aurier was just absolutely amazing. He's quick, extremely aggressive and strong, and just physical all around. There's 85 physical and 80 defending as well. I mean, he's just ridiculous, and he's not even that expensive either, and he's absolutely worth it. And high workers as well, which for me is perfect for a fullback. He kind of is the perfect fullback, and also good dribbling and passing. He's not just a great defensive right back, he also offers a lot to the attacking side of things as well. And then we have GOMES, RAFINHA, and Renato Sanches as our three center mids, and RAFINHA was really good. I was surprised how good he was. He has decent defending, so he does make some tackles and interceptions here and there, but it's all about his dribbling and his ability to create chances, and in that sense he was awesome. And he also got himself in a good goal scoring position, scored me a few goals, some nice ones as well, but it's all about his dribbling. His dribbling was top notch. Definitely one of the better dribblers I've used. And then GOMES, I was so excited to use this card because EA gave him one hell of a card this year, and he performed to my expectations. He was amazing. I loved using this card. He was so good, just sitting in the middle of the park with his amazing dribbling, just keeping the ball, along with his great strength. I believe he has 85, 86 strength, so he holds the ball extremely well. He also wins the ball back, he wins headers, and his passing was just top notch, and he has a banger of a right foot on him as well. And overall, I thought that he was a great center mid, definitely worth the coins. And then we have my most anticipated player on the game by far, which was Renato Sanches, and an incredible player on this game. He did not disappoint one bit. 1 goal and 4 assists isn't great, I'll admit, but that's not what I expected him to do for me. I just wanted him to get up and down the pitch, get interceptions, win tackles, and that's exactly what he did. I can say that a large portion of the goals I scored with this team either started from an interception or a tackle that he made, and he was incredible with that. His acceleration and aggression makes him very good going forward as well, so he'll win the ball back and then just burst forward with pace, send a ball through, and create a chance. He did that so many times. He also felt very good on the ball. His passing is very underrated. It feels much better in game, and he has a banger on his right foot. I just got pretty unlucky with a lot of the chances I got with him, and he is an incredible player. Definitely worth the coins. Even though he's only 78 rated, he lives up and he way exceeds the rating that he is. And then Iñaki Williams was an amazing right forward. I was actually surprised with him. I didn't expect him to be very good, considering I was never a huge fan of him on FIFA in the first place, or in past FIFAs, but in this game he was awesome. He has such a great right foot from distance and inside the box. I was actually really surprised with how good his finishing actually was. He is blisteringly quick, he has good dribbling, he's very strong, and overall I thought that he was a great right forward. And Kingsley Coman was amazing as well. His pace is just blistering as well. One of the better dribblers I've used on the game, and he's a very clinical finisher. His finesse shot was very nice, and he also had good passing. He got me quite a few assists. He is weak. He's very weak, which is probably the biggest negative I have about him, but other than that, he was phenomenal. And the last player is going to be Ben Yedder, who I used as a center attacking mid in a previous squad builder, but now as a striker, and this is absolutely where he is meant to be played. His positioning was great. He gets into amazing goal scoring positions. He is weak, which is the one thing that lets him down, but he does make up for it with his balance and agility. in certain situations. And speaking of agility, his dribbling was nice. He skips tackles very, very well. His ball control and his first touch was great. Very quick as well off the mark. He doesn't have the greatest of sprint speed, I believe, so he does he does start to slow down after a little bit, but his acceleration is more than enough to get him on those breakaways and be very effective in those one-on-one situations with his finishing as well, which is very clinical. His 5-star weak foot, which helps out with that greatly, and then his passing and link-up play, which honestly just made him one of the best strikers for me on this game. He was so good, not at just goal scoring, but playmaking as well, and he was ridiculous. Honestly, it was amazing, and this team overall was so good. It is probably the best team I've used on the game so far, and I would definitely recommend picking it up if you have the coins for it. Anyway guys, thank you for watching, have a nice day, and let's get into the goals.